Namaste everyone, I am Priya sighdel. Perform your obligatory duty because action is indeed better than inaction. Well quoted from Bhagavad Gita. And with this belief, I'll be sharing my experience of Miss Universe Nepal and little constructive criticism to the organization as well. Before beginning, I would again like to thank everyone who supported me so much that I felt really strong. I feel like I have a voice that was all possible because of your support. So thank you so much whoever supported me in this journey. It really meant a lot to me. So thank you. And before beginning, I'd just like to share that I'll be making this video in English because lots of supporters are not only from Nepal, but they are also outside of Nepal and who don't understand Nepali. So that's why I have made this in English. And if with the flow I speak in English, Nepali, then I have the subtitles as well. So hope you'll bear with me because this is going to be a bit long video. So hopefully you'll take out some time to understand this video because this is totally my experience and something that everyone has the right to know about because it was your support. Everything was in app, everything was virtual. So I believe you'll have that patience to watch this video. So before beginning, I have to make some things very clear. So many asked me, there was a small confusion about what is Miss Universe Nepal and Miss Nepal. So I'd just like to tell you the basic difference because lots of you were confused about it. So Miss Nepal is organized by the Hidden Treasure, where the national director or chairman is Diwakar Rajkarnikar. And when I was Miss Nepal Earth, the chairman or the national director was Gopal Kashyapati. So under Hidden Treasure, they crown Miss Nepal World, Miss Nepal Earth, Miss Nepal International, and Miss Nepal Supranational. And continuously doing Miss Universe Nepal for 3 years, Miss Universe gave their franchisee to Brave, Bold, Beautiful organization, where the national director is Nagma Shrestha. National Director is the most powerful position in pageants and they have the authorization power and that is the most respected position as well. And it's really important to be National Director because they have lots of responsibilities as well. So moving forward, Miss Universe, participating in Miss Universe Nepal for me was with a vision. For me, participating in Miss Universe Nepal was a vision of standing in Miss Universe stage, holding Nepal's flag. And with me, all the people around the world singing my country's national anthem. So that was a vision that I had. And to go in Miss Universe, the first step is Miss Universe Nepal. And Miss Universe Nepal, when they announced Miss Universe Nepal, it made the headlines. Why? Because it was really empowering. First, in the pandemic situation, it announced as an all-app pageant where anyone from anywhere in the world, they could participate if you are a Nepali. Because coming and doing a physical audition, physical pageant was not really possible for lots of women residing in different parts. And second was, it was an inclusive pageant where there is no height criteria, where there is no citizenship criteria, where there is no, and the most beautiful part was that you don't need to be a born female. And it was so empowering on so many levels that all the women were so hyped to participate in Miss Universe Nepal, and I was one of them. As the franchisee and the organizers were different, so it also opened the platform for previous title holders to participate. So I thought I'm getting my another opportunity. Life is giving me another chance to do what I always wanted, to be part of Miss Universe. So yes, I went for Miss Universe Nepal. So let me be very clear before start getting in the topic more. Going to Miss Universe Nepal was my uniform choice. No one influenced me. No one has anything to do with my choice. So it was my choice. So when I made this choice, I was really clear that if I win, I will accept that by my heart. And if I don't win also, I'll accept that with my heart, whatever happens. And you might be thinking, then why I am making this video? See, whenever we are part of something, there are so many things that we love. There are so many things we want to be better. So I'm making this video to, in future, the system, the organization can work in more better ways so that lots of contestants, only one contestant is going to win. And there are so many participation that comes with dreams, with hopes, with belief to do something and to make their voice more amplified to people living all around the world. So that is a hope that they come with. And sometimes when system is working, they forget there should be a balance between the contestants who come participate and the organizations who are organizing it. And when the balance is not there, then it's really important to give our constructive criticism, because to a beauty queen, to the contestants, everyone is giving us feedbacks like you need to look in certain way, you need to behave in certain way, you need to change something about yourself. So it should be also for the other system as well. So it should be balanced. It should be give and take rather than just taking or giving. So yes, I'm really dissatisfied with few of the things, but that doesn't make me victim or I was depressed of the result. I have already proudly accepted everything. So this is my advice and my experiences, and every supporters has the right to know what actually happened and about this paid voting system, which I was also very dissatisfied about, and I can, no matter what, this is not going to change. So let me start with how this all started. To be in top 50, contestants were supposed to do two things. One, to present their bio. Second, to give your video in a video format where you have to speak about 3 interesting facts about yourself. And these two criteria will make you place in top 50. Top 50 was announced. Lots of the girls, lots of the aspiring women were selected. And as soon as top 50 was announced, the competition to be in top 14 was announced. So in order to be in top 14, you have to perform in 3 tasks. Swimsuit round, preliminary interviews, and a question and answer. So when and your advocacy, that this were some of the few of the things really matters when because it's a pageant. So your advocacy, your swimsuit round, everything really matters, right? And these 3 were judged by different judges, different panels. It was all virtual again. But they also announced that in order to make it to top 14, will be requiring votes. And votes were possible from Kulti app or Google Pay and Miss Universe Nepal app itself. So from top 50 to top 14, so you can just imagine the level of pressure the contestants have, because it is a very tight spot to be in top 14. And it's not easy. Miss Universe Nepal, the participants were so strong, so it was not easy. So everyone did their best to get the votes, because we thought this was a one-time process. I'll be very honest. Even I thought this was a one-time process. So they announced top 14, and the day when they were supposed to announce top 14, they announced that because the competition was so tough, they have to make the placement of top 24. In the first place, I was really happy because top 24 is something that another 10 contestants were added. So it already is so empowering. I was so happy, yes, top 24. But with the same announcement, they've made another announcement that every week there will be elimination, which we were not aware about. And every week eliminated 2 contestants. And for me, it took a little while to process this thing, because I thought it's a pageant. And the concept, the content format was changing into a reality show. So where in the one place you have classes, virtual training from early 8 a.m. in the morning to evening, night, and again from different time zones, contestants were having so much of hard time to even manage time. And we're again supposed to get votes. So the pressure was really, really high with the contestants. And we also kept our dissatisfaction to the organizers by saying that why this is an every week elimination. I think we did not sign up for this. There were so many things, and the organizer made us clear that this is a rule, and if an organization is giving certain rules, if there are certain rules, then you need to take it as a challenge rather than questioning. Take it as a challenge. If you're not even able to take this challenge in national pageant, then how are you going to take the challenges in international pageants? At that time, I thought it's, yeah, fair enough. Maybe this is a challenge and hurdle that will be passed, and this is something will grow me more, will teach me more. So we accepted this. But when the first elimination, second elimination, third elimination happened, Miss Universe Nepal made headlines because it was an inclusive pageant. But with time, inclusive pageant and the vote, which was votes, slowly the vote started playing more priority. So vote was 100% fan vote system started eliminating contestants who were the greatest examples of breaking the stereotypes. I can still remember Astha Pandey. My God, that woman inspires me so much. Nisha Neopani, Prathna Basnet. So these were some of the contestants who were eliminated because of the voting system. But the first headline was made because it was an inclusive pageant. So the balance was, the balance was something that I was not getting at all, because it was about empowering, right? Then the voting system played so much a bigger role. I thought it should not have been all 100% fan voting system. If judges were not involved rather than involving judges in the elimination, at choosing, saving or eliminating two contestants, in the before place on every week performance, virtual training performance should have mattered more, but it did not. So I was really dissatisfied, and with me lots of contestants were dissatisfied. So as I already mentioned, that we even mentioned about it to the organizers. So when the strong girls, women who stand for this breaking the stereotypes, they were eliminated. And I thought after this after top 18 was announced, I thought it's over. Now the voting system is finally over. Now I can more focus on my performance, because it is now going to be physical. All the 18 contestants should be in Nepal, in Kathmandu, in Marriott Hotel for the physical finale. So we should have to start buckling up for it. So all of the contestants started coming from different places outside. The Nepali girls who were outside of Nepal, they started coming in Nepal. So we started. So we came for the closed camp, right? And in the 7 days of closed camp, so many things happened that I was really shocked about, surprised about. There are, as coming from a pageant background, I know there are pageant politics. I know there are favorites. These are very minor things, which really doesn't even bothers me so much. But what bothered me was how contestants were told being punctual matters. How appropriate, it's basic thing that is expected for a pageant participant to do, to be punctual, to be in our appropriate behaviors, to make sure that we don't ill-treat our own fellow contestants or the organizers or the volunteers, amazing coordinators, everyone. So this was something that we were cleared in the first day itself. So, and also we were told that these things are the things which are going to be evaluated and plays a high weightage for our placements, which is very important, and which is also something I expected, because this is pageant, so it matters. And slowly when the competition began, some things surprised me, some things did not surprise me.